the 2-minute rule and micro starting. Welcome to my channel, Habit Compass. I am so incredibly excited you've joined me today. Look, if you've ever found yourself staring down a to-do list that just seems completely, totally impossible, well, this video is exactly what you need. We are going to completely change the way you approach getting things done, and we're going to do it fast. So let's just dive right into this. Can't start that big project? Give me just 120 seconds. Seriously, that is literally all I'm asking for today. Just 2 minutes of your time to fundamentally shift how you tackle your work. I mean, we all know that awful sinking feeling of being completely overwhelmed by a task that just feels way too big to even touch, right? You sit down, you look at what needs to be done, and your brain just freezes. But what if the secret to breaking that freeze isn't about finding more willpower, but actually just shrinking the starting line? Because when you face a massive project, it often feels exactly like this. You're just sitting there in total defeat, right in front of this giant mountain-sized rock. It's heavy, it is completely paralyzing. The sheer weight of the task ahead basically forces you to give up before you even try to take a single step. The intimidation is very real, and you just sit there feeling like there is absolutely no way you're getting over it. But wait, what if we shrink that window? 120 seconds. Boom! Everything changes right here. We are completely throwing out the idea of the mountain and focusing entirely on this tiny, highly manageable window of time. That's it. It's a rapid, complete pivot away from the overwhelming scale of the project, which instantly destroys that intimidation factor. And this is the true essence of micro-starting. In those 120 seconds, you aren't trying to sprint up the mountain. No way. You are purely committing to preparation. It's exactly like simply putting on your running shoes. It's a highly focused, extremely brief 2-minute burst of action where you only focus on the absolute easiest first step. You aren't committing to finishing the whole project. You are purely committing to just starting. Okay, so how do we actually execute this? Let's break down the core logic of the game plan. Step 1. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, just do it right now. Don't put it on a list, just get it done. Step 2. If it's a big task, a mountain-sized project, just do the first 2 minutes. Literally, that's it. And step 3, this is where the magic happens. Trick your brain. By telling yourself you only have to work for 120 seconds, you are actively bypassing your brain's fear and intimidation response. You trick your brain into action because anyone, and I mean absolutely anyone, can do just 2 minutes of work. By taking that one simple little micro step, you spawn this incredible force. Bam! Momentum kicks in. And just like that, you are suddenly halfway up the mountain, moving up full speed. The action creates the momentum, and that momentum rockets you forward, completely transforming total defeat into an all-out sprint. So the crucial realization of the 2-minute rule really boils down to this. Momentum will take it from there. The absolute hardest part of any task is simply starting. You don't need the motivation to climb the whole mountain. You really just need the motivation to put on your shoes. Once you trick your brain into moving, it is infinitely easier to just keep moving. Which leads us to our final question for you today. What daunting task will you spend your next 120 seconds on? Think about that mountain-sized rock in your own life right now. You now know exactly how to conquer it. If you learned something new, subscribe to the channel for building better habits through navigating Compass. And share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.